For writing IUPAC names, we do need to understand which category of compound the given molecule belongs to. So how do we get that? So from the functional group we will understand what should be the suffix name. So now we are going to understand what will be the suffix for different functional groups. For example, if we have a carboxylic acid COOH, for that suffix is oic acid. For ester COOR, the suffix is O8. For anhydride, the suffix is oic anhydride. For aldehyde, the suffix is al. For ketone, the suffix is -one. For cyanide, the suffix is nitrile. For an amide, the suffix is amide as well. For alcohol, the suffix is -ol. For thioalcohol, the suffix is thiol. For amines, the suffix is amine and the prefix is amino. So we need to learn by heart these, so that while writing IUPAC names we do not have any issues. So you need to learn the suffix name of different functional group, because these will be very helpful when you are writing the IUPAC names. Next, what I would like to make you understand is that while writing a name, just remove E from the primary suffix. When you have to remove that? You have to remove that when the secondary suffix has a vowel. Secondary suffix has a vowel, then you will have to remove E from primary suffix. I will give you an example for that. Check it out. If I take example like this, if I have a compound CH3, CH2, 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 OH. Alright. Now I have to name this compound, so I will do the numbering like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So it is an alcohol. How did I understand it is alcohol? From the functional group I will understand that the compound is of the family of alcohol. So now when I write the name is like this. You will have root word for 5 carbon is pent, and it is a single bonded, the carbon bond is single. So the primary suffix is ane. So pent plus ane, and OH has a secondary suffix of ol. So pent ane plus ol. The name goes like this. So now you have a vowel in the secondary suffix. So from primary suffix we will remove E. We have, if we get A, E, I, O, U, if we get A, E, I, O, U in secondary suffix, we will remove E from primary suffix. You have to remember this point while writing names. So the name of this compound becomes pentanal. Pentanal. E we have to remove because O has come. So you have to remember, when in the secondary suffix A, E, I, O, U any vowel comes, we will be removing E from the primary suffix. Alright. Next we will have alkyl groups. So if we remove hydrogen from an alkane, alkane minus hydrogen will give you alkyl. Alkane minus hydrogen will give you alkyl. For example, if we have methane and we remove one H from this, so what do we get? We get CH3 and one bond is free. So this is known as methane. So after removing what we get, we name it as methyl. Similarly, if we have C2H6, we remove one hydrogen from here, we get C2H5. Right. So this is ethane. So the alkyl we obtained, this is known as ethyl. Similarly, 3 carbon alkyl is known as propyl, 4 carbon alkyl is known as butyl, 5 carbon is pentyl, 6 carbon is hexyl. Alright. So this is how you can get alkyl groups. Alkyls are usually taken as R with a one bond free. So alkyl is R in general. So R can be methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, or hexyl, cyclohexyl, cyclopentyl, anything. So R in general is taken, and so alkane will be RH. So RH is alkane, then R is alkyl. Now we have few commonly used alkyl groups. For example, we have isopropyl, isobutyl. So what is iso? Iso is, if you have methyl group attached to the second carbon, the group will be known as iso. For example, in isopropyl at second carbon we have methyl, so this group is iso, and we have 3 carbon, for that propyl is there. In isobutyl again you will have methyl at second carbon, this group is iso, this group is iso, this group is called as iso. And in butyl you will have total of 4 carbons, so isobutyl is this, isopropyl, isobutyl you have this. And now we have tertiary butyl. Tertiary butyl means we have a 3-degree carbon on which bond is free, 3-degree carbon is this. So this alkyl is known as tertiary butyl, we will write it like this, T-butyl. Next is neopentyl. Neopentyl is this, CH3, 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 CH2. This is neo group, this is neo, and we have 5 carbon, so this is known as neopentyl. We have 5 carbons, so that's why it is known as neopentyl. So this is tertiary butyl, because hydrogen has been removed from tertiary carbon. What is tertiary carbon? The carbon which is connected to 3 other carbons is tertiary carbon. Secondary carbon, carbon connected to 2 other carbons. Primary carbon, carbon connected to 1 carbon. That is how we decide the degree of carbon. Alright. So sometimes you might have N written. N means N propyl. So this is a straight chain, CH3, CH2, CH2. So this is normal propyl. Normal propyl is a straight chain alkyl. Normal butyl is straight chain 4 carbon alkyl. For that straight chain alkyl you will be using N, or if you do not use anything, then also we mean the straight chain alkyl. Alright, so here we have discussed few rules and different types of alkyl groups. So that's it. Thank you.